Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you can hear me. I hope sound is okay. I hope stream is okay. I hope you can see me, hear me, hate me, love me. With me today is BGO for a short time in the voice. Hello, BGO.
Good evening. Hello, BGO.
Feedback.
Nobody in there, just two.
Yeah, they left. There were 15 people waiting. Now there are only 5. I think they rejoin. It's the replacement stream for yesterday, because yesterday I was feeling not that well at all. Probably all that thought it is a German stream left now. Or they can't hear me. I'm not sure.
Oh, voice is up.
Okay. Kassa, hello. Jan Kitschner, hello. Kincha, sorry. Wiesel, hello. Ist der Sound okay und alles? Kannst du Björn und mich verstehen? Combine, thank you. Alex, the grilled chicken master. Good evening. Let's wait until they can hear you loud and clear. Now I'm a little bit relieved. Yeah, today I will continue what I started in the last German stream on Monday. I will set up the single player. Bonsoir. I will set up the single player a little bit. That hopefully next week I can start play regularly my save game. So today will be a little bit with shop delivery and all that stuff. Not that realistic, but we will do some real talk. Tom Taylor, hello. When the stream starts, YouTube likes to show adverts. But I cancelled the one that is at the beginning. I think YouTube does what it wants to do. Ja, Alexander, heute ist der Englisch-Stream, der Replacement für gestern, weil ich gestern krank war. So today is the replacement stream for the English Thursday stream. Because I was a little bit sick. Or a little bit more. Well, let's start and hop in and just begin to drive some pallets in there to get it started. Macbella, good evening. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope the evening will get a little bit better. Oh, pellets shrinking. Oh. Oh. Well, yeah, guys, that went well. If you can see there the pallets in the back, I wanted to put the pallets there, so never drive through the trigger. You have to read the proceed manual. Never worked with PS in. No. It's quite easier now than it has been in FS19, because you don't have to set up anything. You just put it in there, and you press the middle mouse button, and you can change everything with the mouse as it was in 19, but it does it automatically. It's quite easy. It's really quite easy. Oh. Gas. I'm losing all my food in the trigger. That's not the way it should be. So I'm quite happy that the proceed is out there. This is kind of the most important mod I was waiting for. There are from Creative Mesh. There's a fertilizer spreader with 27 meters of working width, and that's the way we were working here on this farm where I'm at. And it was quite impossible without the tram lines to do a proper setup. I just changed the way the tram lines work. I made them smaller and fit better to the actual wheels from the spreader and the tractor, because they're a little bit wide in my opinion. So what do we need next? I think I will need some bales. Oh, wait a little bit further. Oh, you implemented the multiple bale purchase, right, Björn? Björn? Oh, he's muted again. Not quite sure what has to be in the mixer. Hookup size, clover signage, alfalfa signage, okay. So any funny stories you guys want to share? Any funny questions you got? Or some serious ones, maybe? Which? That's a nice color. Thomas Matthews, hi, how you doing? So I'm already saying sorry for me using the bale spike for putting it in. But it's just for setting up the safe game, so please don't be too harsh on me.
I'm back, sorry.
Oh, no. I asked several questions and...
Oh, okay. Ask them again.
No, they are shown here. The multiple purchase for pallets and bales, it's in here.
Ah, okay.
So it's quite a nice one. What did you eat today, Paul? Some bread. That's all. I have to cook later on this evening. I was going through some stuff today with MaizePlus. Björn and me had some interesting points to go through, so to say.
Just some.
How hard would it be to add turkey to 22?
Pretty hard, I guess.
Turkey? You mean the animal turkey? I would say there is this guy with Hof Bergman who's doing new animals. Maybe he does some. I'm not sure. We are not into editing the animal animation and all that stuff, so I mean, it depends on what you expect from the animals. If you just got a stable that's a closed one where you got a trigger to fill up the stable and a trigger to feed them, and a sell point. So basically you have no animated animals. It's not that hard. But as soon as you start editing the animation and all that stuff, you need a new model for it, and yeah, so it's quite harder. I think you had to take the chickens out of the oh boy, out of the encrypted folders from FS, and had to blow them up or make completely new models. So Quaka, hey did you guys all check the translation channel? Is everything now done right, Björn? Or are you still missing some corrections? Contra, hello. Hello. And he's muted again. Uwe Ophoff, guten Abend, good evening. I know it's not realistic that I use the bail spike, but for setting up the safe game, please be kind. Because the bail clamp doesn't work that well to set them up each one by one, so whoa. Oh, that has to be a professional here. I'm looking backward and driving forward. That's the way it is, right? Yeah, MaizePlus is we are testing it now in multiplayer and in a single player, and we are doing all the translations for several languages. We have to fix one issue with the multiplayer, so it's looking good. It's looking good, but at the moment we have some issues with the multiplayer with two scripts that we haven't solved yet, so we cannot fully test it in multiplayer at the moment until we figured out how to solve the problem. Fatty Gabby, hello, hello. Wie drehst du die Beine so chillig?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I ate some power bread today. So wait. We got this, we got that. Grass silage will be ready also sooner or later. Are you going to use the manure heap inside of the cow yard like this too? Yeah, I put up our manure heap here. It's ours. It's from our Rainer Irsin. It will come with MaizePlus, so it's a placeable that you get. Wait, that you get with MaizePlus in here. This one is that here. Yeah, you can use it for the husbandry, or you can use it as a tip silo like this. For me, I'm doing okay. Yesterday was quite impossible for me to stream anything because I had to clean the biomass heater again, and I was yeah, I was out of breath. I couldn't breathe properly yesterday. I'm still having some issues with the after COVID. When I had COVID, after that I had problems with breathing, and yesterday, 8 days ago, I had big problems or big issues with the biomass heater, where a lot of smoke came out and I had to work 2 hours in the smoke, and that practically doubled my issues. And yesterday again in the biomass heater, and after that I was knocked out. So that's why I had to postpone the stream. But I didn't want to cancel it because I've got a lot of fun in FS these days. I don't know why, but I think there's something in here that helps making it enjoyable.
Hardly missed.
Yeah. Oh, but I don't have to forget, I'm not just making the save game, I'm also still harvesting, so yeah, I know that I have to be careful, but you know the way it is. Bosses are, if you're not strong enough, I will replace you, right? So if you say no, it can happen that he just replaces me, and this is I have to find the point where I decide to say no. But to be honest, I couldn't imagine that this after COVID was so hard on me. I really couldn't. I really didn't expect that. So this here is Oxygen David's 1.2 beta version that will be the update, the coming update, and I'm quite happy with it. It really fixed some issues that he had during the last patches, and yeah, it's with linseed now. And it's with a new geo that is made by Disturbed. So you got the sowing timetables for summer and winter crops now with wheat and barley. It's quite nice. Cat in the desert. Hey, hey. Anzo, hello. So yeah, I'm quite happy with the update. I can promise you, if it is available on ModHub, go and get it. But I made the not so recommending choice to put in the map in my old save game, because I already started preparing, and yeah, I mean, with no heaps on the ground, it should be no problem. But I cannot test the stuff that he has fixed for the placeables for the garbage when you resell it. So I'm not sure if it is working now or not. Can't wait for your Terra Life version of the map. I'm not sure if Calmsden will get Terra Life. I think only the new map. I mean, Oxy and me, we are pretty sure that we will do new maps with Terra Lives, that we won't convert any maps from FS19, and I'm not sure if he will do a rebuild of Calmsden for Terra Life. It kind of depends on how easy or hard it will be to implement it. Yeah, you have to repaint everything for that, and I'm not sure if he wants to do it, or if Björn wants to do it.
Who? not really.
Yeah, I mean, at least there will be internal version of Calmsden with Terra Life, not to spoil you or to tease you, but I really like the way Oxy and Bullet Bill are giving all the grass and trees a very nice tone to the color and the shading. And I would love that we have our Terra Life blend into this color scheme. So I think we will try out it on Calmsden, and maybe yeah. Problem is it will be no console mod then, so it's possible that it will be only a Discord release. So as we did in FS19 with the other maps. Yeah, Kat, that's partial correct. I won't do any maps for others except our Musketeer partners, and Oxy and Matteo, for example, from the Italian modding team. They are Musketeer partners and they are close friends. So we are working with Oxy and Oxy's working with us. So he does some textures. He did the linseed now that's in the map here. And Oxy is not within this no maps for others. He's basically close to family. So of course he will get the stuff.
Very no problem.
Console players need to upgrade, they miss out on so much. Yeah, I mean the old consoles have to go, because the new consoles are much more powerful than most of the PCs out there that are in use for farm sim. I think the new consoles are much more powerful than 80% of the PCs that are in use for farm sim. But the old consoles are the problem. And yeah, then we still have the problem with the external scripts, with the third-party scripts. I don't think that this solution will come that fast. Sam, hello. Hop into the voice if you want to.
Hop hop.
Hobbly hop. So what's definitely fact is that our Terra Life will not be out in the open to show you before Christmas. I'm not quite sure if we can do any proper streams on it this year, anyways. And that means that this map will be out 10 months until we have Terra Life out. So. Yeah, maybe a Discord release, maybe a special, but not more. The maps really have to be rebuilt and new built maps to get this stuff in there. You see the delay that we have with MaizePlus, right? We lost close to 4 months already, and if the delay continues. Yeah. Are there any questions? Any special questions that you guys have? Is there anything that I can show you that you would like to see from MaizePlus? What I can show you today. Oh, je ne parle non français, or how do you say it? My French is way back in school. It was 30 years ago, so Do you speak French, BGO?
Nope. Absolutely no.
It's a shame. It was my best and only holiday that I had in France, so... quite excited about the release from Proceed today. I just basically said to Modelleicher in the last stream, or when we talked last, that I really hope that Proceed is out before we really get into our polish map stream project, and voila, it's here. No, you cannot add whole crop silage. Whole crop. No. What's going on? Oh, you want some more speed? You get more speed. You get more speed, of course. We didn't do any telling or drying for the whole crop silage or for the whole crop swath. Because there will be some improvements with TerraLife, and there was one point where we had to say stop. This will be MaizePlus, and the other stuff will come with TerraLife. Because otherwise it would have been a never-ending story, if you know what I mean. Right? We want all features in there, but only a couple of them are globally doable, and not all of them that are globally doable we want now. We want them still be in TerraLife. So this is why we said no to the drying. I mean, it's already a good improvement that you can mow the wheat and barley and oat, but there's still a problem with the textures that are available. That you have the yellowish texture when you're mowing, and this is why we left out the green mowing, because it makes no sense with MaizePlus. We will do it with TerraLife later on. Chunky, does the map have to be prepared for MaizePlus, or can we use the mod straight away? You can use it straight away. It's totally, completely global. It's a global mod. I didn't do anything here on Oxygen's Calmsden. Just MaizePlus in the folder, and off you go. It works right out of the box. This was the intention of MaizePlus being out before TerraLife, so that you have some a couple of months to play with maps that you want to. This yeah, it's the correct one. The changing of the animals, all the food that you get, all the feeding that is in here, the food and all that stuff, the bales and all that stuff. Then the machinery, the mill, the trailer, the grassland subsoiler, the knife roller or cutter roller. Then you get those silos here. They are bunker silos for, or bin silos for your farm, where you can put in the Doika feed. And we got some bunker silos. Then we got the containers that you can place on your map wherever you want. Yeah, where you can buy the Doika food, where you can buy the brewer's grain, where you can buy the beet pulp. So it's all in there.
Don't forget the wrapper.
Yeah, I had to take a look at the harvester. Simone, good evening. just to do. We got the wrapper with some nice new colors for maize silage, and all the other stuff to make it a little bit more pickable in the shop. Will the PDF be available to view before mod is released? Yes. That's. Oh, your mic is very loud, Bjorn. Your background sound.
Oh, okay. My daughter.
I told you she should cry in English. So yes, the PDF will be definitely available in Discord before release, because when we send in MaizePlus to the mod hub, it will get the link on mod hub as it was in FS19. So the PDF is done at that point. And there's nothing against releasing the PDF before the actual release of the mod, and maybe doing the introduction video that will be also linked on ModHub, also release it a little bit earlier so that you guys can get into it. But what I can advise you is go back to FS19, to the PDF, to the horse extension, and a lot of the feeding stuff is similar. So if you are already a little bit into this, you will have an easy task to learn the new stuff. With TerraLife there will be a lot of new stuff that you have to learn, really. But it's already a good start to read the PDF up front, correct? Let's empty him one more time, and then I will do a food mixture so that you guys can see how you can do it now in FS22. To give you an idea on how good the new display works and how you can put in the ingredients in there, and that you can see on the display exactly what you have to put in there. With the food groups in the animal stable slider, in this here, you have to learn, of course, all the food that is base food, roughage, moisture food, and power food when you want to feed them singly on the trough. But for the mixer, it's shown in the display, so I'm not sure if all will go in the trailer anymore. Oh. Let them both have some fun. We will do some mixing here. So you can see here in the display what you can put in the mixer. I will do just a basic mixture with, oh, I parked outside to give you an understanding how easy it can be. and that you really don't need everything in the mixture, even if you have the extended one. And you can edit the feeding as you want to, right? You can just change it the way you want to have it. So it's not God-given. It's just example stuff that we give you with the release. Oh, I guess I'm in the middle of the mixer on something. No, you don't have to start a new save game. It at the moment it works if you put it in your save game, and yeah, go ahead. I'm not sure if there will be a problem if you have new fruits in there, but this map here has one more fruit, the linseed, and it worked with no problem. So that's sad. I hope that we will get some French guys to translate. Kannst du mal reinschreiben, dass wir aber eine französische Übersetzung vom MaizePlus von allem haben zum Release, Björn? Dass wenigstens der Mod funktioniert. So you can see here, you can see what you still need. I need grass silage. Oh, I don't have any grass silage because it's not ready yet. A second and I will have grass silage. Let's buy some grass silage quick. One bale should be enough. No! 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 I'm strong, I'm Super Ball. Oh. Hui! Hoodly hoops! So. Look, there's no release date. It will be on ModHub when it's all tested and released. So now you can fill up with some missing ingredients. Oh, what is happening here? Why does he? I think I made a mistake with I thought I didn't. But why? Okay, now he stops when I'm going from the throttle. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm destroying my whole equipment here. I'm missing the camera mod where you had no collision on it, that you can go with the camera wherever you wanted to. So just for showing you guys, let's have a look. We can put in some grain grist. Put it in here. Up in here. Filling it up. Not too much, of course. Some minerals. And what's still missing? We can put in a bale of the alfalfa hay. And voila. We got our... No! I put in too much. Dang it. Okay. No problem. No problem. No problem at all. This is just what you do. If you want to show something, you kind of miss doing it right. So I just missed the proper mixing. And what do we do when we miss the proper mixing? We try to unload something of it. Because Paul is stupid. Let's unload a little bit. Let's get rid of this alfalfa hay. You see, nothing is lost. You just need to be very, very careful with what you're doing. Not the way I did it. You have to be much more careful. Let's hop in this here. Oi, 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 oi. In Germany we have a very, very nice word for it. It's called Vorführeffekt. Oh, this is not for this. Oh, I'm so good. I'm so good. I'm so good. Unbelievable. I'm so good. What the? Okay, it's not going onto the front loader. It didn't go onto the telehandler. I don't have a wheel loader. Oh, I have a wheel loader. Of course I got a wheel loader. Yeah, you're right. This is a wheel loader shovel. But, come on. I I thought the round bale collector was a square bale collector. So
Yeah. Sure.
don't ask me. Don't ask me. I'm too old, too confused. Yes, now we got something. Timmy, hey ho. So now we do, of course, a little bit console cheating to get it right. We will have a look what we need and then we will just put it in there. So we need 2,000 liters of grass silage and 2,000 liters of maize silage, I would say. Yeah. Oh. Guck mal, da fehlt noch was. Shop nice fermented für. Fetty, hello. Welcome back. The baby Nator. Baby Gubby. So now we got our forage in here. Now we got the right and correct mixture. Holla die Waldfee. Yes, of course, the wrong side.
That could go wrong.
Oh, you know what the problem is? I can tell you what the problem is. In a second. First. Then. Prost. Skull.
Thanks.
And then I said tonight is real talk, right? And I wanted to tell you the secret why there's no more Pizza Friday at Giants in Erlangen. I have no clue. I don't know. It was just clickbait.
Yes.
I don't know. But I can tell you that they have the best pizzas in Erlangen that I had in a long time. They're really good. And they are big. So you saw, if you are not me, it's quite easy to make a TMR. Hello, Linda. Go, 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 go. and even if you mismade the mixture, you can edit it a little bit by putting out some of the ingredients.
Yeah.
You see, guys, and this is the only reason I'm doing this. It's because Sam has to get some laughs. I mean, it's so funny. I really love it. I'm not sure if somebody can clip it, but if Timmy's here or Alexander is here, they will clip my total failures, and you can rewatch them in Discord. Because that's what they do. I'm not so sure if the Well, I could blame everybody for it, but it's just me, because those bales, take a look at it, they got 4,500 liters of capacity, and those bales have 3,500 liters, because normally we made the bales that you can buy in the shop a little smaller, so that you can put at least four bales into the mixer wagon. But I think BGO made those bales here with the fill volume of the standard in-game bales, right? Oh, he's muted again.
I'm still answering. Yeah. Yeah, still on standard. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to change that for the buyable bales in the shop. They have to be limited to 3,500 liters, because otherwise it happens what happened to me now with the mixing ratio. We had it back in FS19. We made it to make sure that you can put in 4 whole bales into the mixer, even in the small one with the 17,000. Yeah, so if you got 4 times 3,500, you got 1,400 liters in there. And you still can put in those with 1,000 liters with the CCM, and you still can put in the other stuff. So except of the CCM bale, that is absolutely correct with 1,000 liters. The hay bales need to be for 3,500 too. But we have to decrease the pricing for it, so that the pricing for the bales is the same, or it is cheaper, or in comparison to the liters in there. It has to be adjusted.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah. So that when someone has a smaller mixer wagon, just that it works. And this is basically what happened to me. Now that I didn't look up the liters of the bale, so this is why I had too much alfalfa in there. And we have only grass silage and maize silage as the needed components. so that you are always on the safe side. If you put in one grass silage and one maize silage bale, that you are always on the safe side, that you have already your TMR. We put the feed amount now to a realistic one. They got a per day need of 45 kilograms. That is in liters 60 by 3 times. You have by 10 times. 10 times 3 day month is 3 days. It's 650 liters where we have it on now at the moment per day if you are playing on a 3-day month season. So 650 liters on food per cow. Yeah, you can, Timmy, you can say in English, you can also say 3,500 if you want to. But I'm old. I'm really old. But it's Fatty, it's also adjustable for you guys, right? You can edit as you want to, as your liking is. I think at the moment it's running quite good. The needed food really goes. Yeah, it goes through. I think it fits from the input to the output, and it's okay. It's okayish. I mean, you're always up to increase the need of the food. Because here are only 40 cows in the stable, and they got plenty of food. But I think if I would put the time on 1 or on 3, I think we would have. I think there would be the need to feed them again today. So let's try to buy some Doika food here in the silo. I want to buy some beet pellets, I think. Minerals are already there. Pig food, sheep food. Yes. Oh, I still haven't placed a Doika bunker bin for the farm. With the placeables, it feels like they are changing the ground as they want to, as they're feeling to do so. Every placeable that I made, it just completely changed everything, the ground, to the point where it's not funny anymore. So how does it work? Start filling. Nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there. Oh, it magically was delivered. So let's fill the shovel. And you can adjust everything to your farm as you want to. You can deploy those or place those silos at the dealership, or you can do it. Wait, I can show you. I placed those here at the dealership, so I can use the truck and the trailer. And I think the other one is... Oh, I think the other one is back here. Yeah. I placed the other one here for the beet pulp. Actually, we can buy some beet pulp. Shouldn't we?
No.
Yeah, still got a tractor here at the farm. So we can go and buy some beet pulp.
Bales are done.
Nice. It doesn't help me with my ratio now, but for the next fat napkin maybe.
Yeah. For sure.
Why not?
Just the weight, right?
Oh, we can take the red one. And I will have to place a bunker silo for the beet pulp then. No, it's better. Isn't this a lovely map? Beet pulp, here we come. Oh, brewer's grain. I could buy some brewer's grain. Oh, the beer already kicks in. I have to say that. I thought the road was much more straightened, much straighter before. So give it to me. What? Good evening, Andreas. Hey, hello. Greetings into the Eifel. Will you be able to choose whether to turn the hay once or twice? Oh, you can choose to turn the hay 3 times. If you want to, I can show you. I can show you again, no problem. Very quick to show. Wow. Whee! That was close. Close to a flying bottle.
Oops.
Yeah, I wouldn't have liked it. So, I can show you. You can mow without conditioner. Yeah. And you get the wet grass. Or you can switch to mower conditioner. Then you get the conditioned grass. And then oh, let's see if it's working well. I want to pick this one here. And then we pick this one here. So the question for the tedding. You can ted once. You can ted twice. And you can set a third time. So there's plenty of tedding stages for you to pick from. Yeah, and if you're playing realistically and you already tedded it to hay, and it rains into the hay, you can do for your role play or let's play, you can choose the tedder to go one step back. And ted it one time back, so that you can go the other day when it was sunny and it's dried up again. You can go back to hay. I have to say, I really have to say, the oops. Wait, my head tracking is jumping around because I'm sitting wrong. Ah. What is going on? Something is wrong with my head tracking. Something went wrong with my head tracking with the patch, I think, with the new installation. But I have to say, they are very detailed, these machines. They really stepped up. So, but I hope that cleared the tedding stuff. So there's something totally wrong here with my head track. Oh, maybe because it's completely out of the way. Now it's correct. Working. Okay. So, where was I? Yeah, we bought some brewer's grain. Let's go back to the farm. And put it into the bunker silo, shall we? That we of course have to place first. Because I don't have any bunker silos left. Dang it. I have no idea where to put it. Oh, I think I know where to put it, yeah. I think I will put it on this field here on the left, close to the farm. So that I can in your part you only turn once. Yeah, you can keep it the way it is in vanilla. Then you pick mowing with mower conditioner and you set the tether on standard, and then you can mow and tet, and it's directly hay. It's up to you. You can choose how to tet, how often, how much, and so on. It's completely left to your choice. Let's make some nice concrete here. I mean, concrete is never nice, but hau rein, Andreas. So. Oh, welcher Form? Doesn't matter. So as you saw, you can buy the brewer's grain at the placeable buy point. Then you go into the bunker silo and it switches automatically to brewer's grain. I think we will do only a small one. Just for the purpose of showing you. I'm tipping brewer's grain into the bunker silo, Fatty. That's what I bought at the dealership. It's brewer's grain. You can see in the left corner in the F1 menu. Now let's do some compacting. No, I got my shovel full of one times with profis to make a direct worse translation. But it wouldn't be me if I had not some more vehicles to pick from, but So let's see if the shovel was really for the wheel loader. Yes, Björn was right. As always, they are always right, the guys. You're just here to count my fails. Oh, you can do so. You can clip them and post them in my Discord. Fails are entertaining. Oh, I don't think with the amount of beer I'm able to do it in cap tonight. You only learn by failures. And I'm learning a lot. Aren't we, Björn?
Sure.
So, we will get brewer's grain silage later on out of it. I think what we could do to show you is oh, holla die Waldfee, Lua script error.
Whoop.
Yeah, with the bunker silos. Nice.
Did this happen ever before? No.
No. I think it's maybe an after patch. Ryan has to look into his bunker silos again. So I'm not quite sure that it will work now. The silo switcher is working now, or if there is an issue with the snapping of the silos. Let's have a look. This is why we do the multiplayer and the single player, to test out what happens, right? Of course, that happened. Yeah, but the switcher works. He got the switcher. Oh, he's tipping outside. Not so much fun.
Yeah. Close to the wall.
So what you can do is when you harvest sugar beet in winter time, you can put it into the maize silage. You can make sugar beet cut out of it, and you can ferment it with the maize silage. But if you are doing maize silage very early and you have a big amount of sugar beet that you harvest later on, you need to store them, right? So we made the bunker silos take the sugar beets and the potatoes that you can store them for the winter time. Come on. And what you can do then is you can put a cover on it for winter. In summer you shouldn't do it, but you can put on. And after winter you can reopen it, of course. It's just a little gimmick that you have in real life, where you have potatoes and sugar beet in there. So what did we miss now? I think I will hop into the... Okay, right. It's empty. Is there still some capacity left, or 69%? I think one time we can go for one turn. I'm not sure where we left off. I think there was still a little bit standing on the headlands, right? It's just for a nicer look with this cover, or is functional too? No, it's just it's basically for a gimmick for a nicer look. But what we did is that you can actually put the beet and the potatoes in the bunker silo in the first place, so that you have a storage there for potatoes and sugar beet. It takes less of space if you store it in there than if you would put it just as a heap on a normal ground. And because of the high types that are again an issue, we couldn't do a new texture for the tarp. It would be much nicer if you had maybe a straw, kind of straw-like tarp for the beet or the potatoes, or a green one. But at the moment you only can change one color. Yeah, if we would change it globally, it would be just this one color. And if there are some custom tarps on maps, we would change them too. So we didn't take it on. Ja, genau. Erdmiete eigentlich. Most of the time you have the problem on a lot of farms that you cannot tip potatoes or sugar beet in a shed and yeah, make a big heap. And this is what we try to avoid here. It works in every bunker silo. Yeah, you can use every bunker silo. Every bunker silo that takes the silage will take the potatoes and the sugar beet, and later on the carrots and onions and stuff also. Freddy, yeah, thank you for showing up, and lots of love and kisses to your bestie and your baby.
Yeah, getting cozy.
You didn't report how it is to sleep only 2 hours a night. We're still waiting for that report. So who of you is really excited about the Antonio Carraro DLC? I want honest opinions. Your honest opinion.
Mine as well.
It depends. Did you see it?
Yeah, short. That's pretty nice, but not that useful for what we are doing, right?
Yeah, but I have to be honest. There are some quite interesting machines in there that
And the
are,
second one, this tiger car is pretty nice, I guess.
yeah. So
Just
you can
IVCs and so on.
yeah, this is something for it would be nice for the Polish map where I got some husbandries outside of the town.
Yeah. That was my thought.
Leon, good evening. So, and it's nice. It's nice, and it's also awful that there is not enough machinery. Yeah, that is just a machine, a tractor DLC. But with the announcement of the vineyard contest that they are starting, now I'm pretty sure that they will do also stuff on the vineyard machinery. I think this is just step one. And if you look at the machines, they are really, really detailed.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
So
nice.
they are really nice. They are really detailed. And yeah, they're not the 75 horsepower. I think the other had 98 horsepower.
Yeah, the biggest one.
Yeah. So if you do Alpine, I mean, they should really release the Alpine stuff from the Alpine DLC that came with the Alengrad in FS19. That you have some smaller mowers and all that stuff. Yeah, that would make really, really much more sense. But this guy here, this is
Pretty neat. Something like Kalani style.
yeah. I mean, I really have to I have to give it to Giants. They look amazing.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm not that excited to be honest, at the moment. Because if there would be much more machinery, or if there would be, for example, a small horse hay baler, a small round baler, a small wrapper, yeah, for this kind of stuff, that you use the small wrapper for the HD bales and that kind of stuff, and for the horse stuff, that would be my interest. I'm not that much of an Alpine guy, but I think those who are in Alpine regions, so to say, I think they will love this machinery. And I really think that they will deliver later on. Maybe it's part of another contest. It's your spaceship alien. No, I'm more of a Beetle from 53 to 59 type. So not the Beetle from 2023. I'm not this. It's too spacey for me, even for me. But what I really can say is it's a really good quality DLC, and I think there will be a lot of possibilities to use it. I think I will show it on the next stream a little bit more. It was not planned for today. I just put it in here.
Nice, you can turn the seat, right? It's reverse drivable.
Yeah, most of them are.
That one is neat.
Oh, one more. So yes, it's. I think it's a nice DLC. I have no save game at the moment where I've got any vineyards or stuff like that. So it wouldn't be that fair to judge on that. But where I'm judging on is, yeah, we got one alpine tether. We got one alpine mower. We got 1, 2, yeah, maybe 3 alpine windrowers. I think this would be already too big for. So there's not that much that you can use on them, except for the vineyard stuff. And I'm not really sure where is grape technology.
Sprayers, maybe.
Yeah, isn't that much either, right? Here, grape yards. It's a sprayer, the cutter.
Right, yeah.
I think that's all. I think that's all. We still haven't had a small sewing machine or power harrow for these small machines. My first thought was, what a disappointment, but the more I see it, I must say it looks interesting. Yeah, I really have to say it interesting. It is looking very interesting, and it's a very good quality build. So from that point, I have to say, if we support Giants with buying this DLC, and they will not forget us for the young timers and all the other stuff, I would say I would invest the $10 for the DLC. I've seen worse, but it's not. No, I don't want to commit. I don't want to have the impression that it is not good at all. It's a really good looking DLC. If this is if you understand what I mean, it's a really good looking DLC, and maybe there are some modding teams out there working on stuff. I know that SMI is working on graveyard stuff for the Mappa Italia, so there will be definitely a use case for them, but I'm not sure if it was the right choice to do tractors first and machinery later, because there are small tractors already in the game, so you could have made the choice by doing first machinery and then the tractors. But I'm no company guy, so I have no clue what the decision was for that. And I think most of you who are into the MaizePlus stuff and are into the MaizePlus community are looking for the same machines as we are. So it's not the biggest, but some young timer stuff around that, right? So this is not quite the thing for me. I'm a 90s guy, yeah, and 80s and 90s. So this is my time bubble where I'm living in with the machinery. Of course, some newer machines too, but not the big ones. One small mulcher and one small manure spreader. I think there was one small manure spreader on the mod hub today. I'm not sure, but I think it was. Did you guys see it?
Today.
Yeah, I think today. Of course, if you are planning on buying this DLC, please use our promo code. It is no cost for you, no more cost for you. It's just some cents that we get out of it. Yeah, Moppy, this is the difference. In real life, those tractors are astonishing because if you are in landscaping and all that stuff, if you do gardening, those are the machines where you want to go to, because you can carry them on your smaller trailer, on your 3.5 ton trailer behind your bus. They are small enough to get everywhere into the gardens, and they have a lot of power. And yeah, but there's no gardening in Farm Sim, and I'm happy about it, to be honest. But yeah, in real life they have really big use cases, but they have to fit into the Farm Sim, right? So I'm not quite sure where they can fit at the moment. When we have our Terra Life done, there will be some stuff for you guys to do with the garden of the houses and all that stuff. But I'm not sure if you need every tractor out of this pack. I think the old one will be enough. Yeah, correctly. Yeah. The small one, right. So I think I should leave him trashing a little bit and try to get the trailer to the farm. I would like to see Kubota DLC. Yeah, problem with Kubota DLC is with them buying or overtaking Kverneland and all that stuff. They would have the complete package of machinery in Farm Sim. I'm not sure if there will be something from Kubota in this FS, but I think in the next Farm Sim there will be definitely Kubota. At the moment, that would mean that a lot of implements would have been double or twice in the game, because Kubota, I think they bought Kverneland and something else. There are sewing machines from Kverneland that are in Kubota colors and with the Kubota name on it. I saw it on the last Agritechnica that was happening, and yeah. So they are like the Akku company or Fendt or Deutz-Fahr or John Deere. They are the whole segment sellers. They got everything. I think Kubota still hasn't got some harvesters, but all the other stuff, they are pretty up to date.
So I guess I have to leave you alone. Sorry for that.
What?
Oh, my daughter's waiting for me.
What? Okay, but thanks for hopping in.
You will get it.
I think I will read a lot of messages from you in the Discord tonight.
Maybe we catch up later.
Yeah, and I hope I read some messages from Modelleicher.
Yeah, hopefully he's already working on it.
Yeah, I hope too.
Maybe. So, see you later.
You have a good one. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye everybody.
You would like to see Kubota tractors in? Yeah, that would be a nice addition to the farm sim. I'm on Frühling map in FS22, and I think they would fit perfect. Yeah, I can understand. I can totally understand that it would fit on smaller maps. But what do you use for machinery in the back? What implements do you use? I think this is the problem. What I meant, that that there are not enough implements for them. Agrargemeinschaft Probstein, moin. So maybe there are already some smaller implements sent to ModHub. I don't know. Who knows? But I really think it's not the best policy to release the tractors before you release implements and tools, because we already have smaller tractors in the game that lack the implements. Bo Duke, moin. But it's not my decision to make, so. But on the quality of the DLC, I have to give it to Giants. It's top quality. So, is it worth the $10? Yes, I think the amount and quality mod, the amount of mods and the quality that you get is worth the $10. If it's now exactly the DLC that I'm waiting for or that I want to play with, no. But there's not every time everything for everybody, right? So in German you say man kann nicht immer nur die Kirschen picken, ne? Also of course I will support the DLC and buy it, because I think it's 2-3 years. It was 2 or 3 years ago. I said already that I understand that if you want more lifetime for a farm sim, they need more DLCs, because they have to pay their bills, they have to pay their workers. I understand that. And if they release more DLCs, the higher is the chance that you will not get everybody to like the DLC. But I will support and buy the DLC even if I don't like it or even if I don't want it, because I want to support the policy of farm sim staying up for maybe 3 years and them doing the DLC, so that you can show with your wallet, yeah, Giants, it's a good decision to do so. Yeah, I don't know if it's getting lost in translation, if I'm getting it right, but I hope you guys know what I mean, what I'm trying to say. It's like before you marry, you have to kiss some ugly bitches, right? So yeah, Eric, yeah, that's what I meant. That's exactly what I meant. Just to support the longer lifespan of farm sim, to make it last longer. But if if FarmSim stays up for 3 years or maybe for 4 years, we all benefit of it, because every modder has more time to release and create new stuff. It takes time to do so, and it takes time to get it issue free, and then there will be mods that are building on those mods. And I think the first year or the first 1.5 to 2 years are not really they're just for doing stuff, and for playing stuff you get the rest of the lifespan. I think we need 3 to 4 years to have 1.5 year for development, and at least 1.5 or 2 years for actually playing the stuff then. You would like to see more square bale wrappers in the game because we only have one now. Yeah. Me too. I would love to see some Tanko stuff, because we need small bale wrappers. But Giants already has the silage texture. It's at the moment it's unused in the game for the small HD bales. That means maybe they are planning on doing something like that. And if so, I'm quite happy, because we already support the square balers from 4D modding, the Heston and the New Holland, 2 different square bale types, and you can also wrap and bale the we got with MaizePlus is this wrapper coming. It's an edited one where you can use the small baler will take every crop that we bring in with MaizePlus now. You can do wet grass, semi-dry grass, and all that stuff. And then you can use this one, this multi-pack. It's also edited so that it can stack the wet grass and semi-dry grass and grass windrow bales. And then you can use the wrapper and wrap those stacks so that you can make silage out of the small bales. But it's not the best way to do it. It's just like a gimmick, yeah. So we're hardly waiting for the smaller square bale wrappers. Yeah, 19 was very rough for mods in the beginning, and a lot of people seem to have forgotten that. Yeah. I mean, it was very, very, no, not very easy, but it was much more easy. It was easier now in FS22 to convert mods that were on FS19 standard, because of the higher texture and modeling quality and standard that we had. So with this, a lot of mods came very fast into FS22 without losing any quality. In FS19 you had the trash 17, 15, 13 mods. I think they are singled out now. So we have a lot of machinery, and even Giants was able to convert a lot and bring it as free content in the mod hub. So we have a lot of mods, a lot of machinery, a lot of implements. But the key features that take much longer, like Proceed, for example, now, or GPS, or MaizePlus, or whatever will be there later on, it takes time. Yeah, or the McHale square balers wrapper, yeah, right. Yeah, Alho will be I think they will play a bigger role later on German stuff. I think from Krone there will be a new wrapper, and of course the German companies are there. But it's not every time the decision of giants when a machine comes into the game, and it's not every time a decision of the company when a machine comes into the game, because just imagine a company says, now we have a new machine, we want it into FS. It's not with a finger snip that it's there. It takes time to build it, to integrate it, so it's possible that it's not coming in this farm sim, maybe in the next one or in the one after. Where I'm really angry about, I hope Giants is listening, Anderson. Yeah, I am missing from Anderson the round bale stacker that was capable of collecting in real life the wrapped round bales, because it had a clamp. It's missing in here. I don't know why. And then in here, I'm missing the Anderson mixer wagons. So I'm missing a lot too, but I cannot say it's not enough in the game. There is plenty of it. JDL, hey for a sec. I wish more front section arms for slurry tanks are become so common in today's modern farming, so that's why I'm like to support modders and giants. Yeah, and there are so many different play types. I mean, I don't know the age of you guys, but I think a lot of younger people only know farming from YouTube or whatever. The bigger farmers, farm flockers who are contractors or are on big farms or whatever. And this is always the big all-out technique like Fendt 936 and slurry and BJA. This is not where when I grew up in and was in farming in the 80s and 90s. There haven't been that much of these big farms, so I'm liking more the smaller stuff. I'm liking the stuff that is around my town here, and so there are already two different types play types. You want slurry and bigger, and I grew up with a 6,000 liter slurry tanker. Yeah, so there was no front hose or stuff like that. Yeah, JDL with your It's Like Gardening, you are with the Carraro DLC. Totally on point. Stupid magically filling tankers are annoying to me. Wobster VIP. Yeah, I mean, I think Wobster is on the menu system, but it has to fit on so much stuff, and I don't know. It's the menu system for me is kind of, I like it and I hate it. I like it when it works, and I hate it when it doesn't. I like it when I got plenty of time, and I hate it when it's a hose back in the last corner of the farm where you cannot put your slurry tanker properly in front, and you know what I mean. So if it's fitting into a very smooth, lazy game style and gameplay, it's okay. But if it's starting to be like work, no. It's always the same. It is the same with the manual attachment, yeah, and with the manual shifting and all that stuff. I did it for 30 to 40 years. I had to hit the clutch. I had to work, and I want to relax. I don't want to do it. And I understand why it's so much more fun. Modelleicher brought me to manual transmission and all that stuff, and I really liked it. But with manual attach, sometimes I don't want to get from the tractor. I just want to push the button and go, right? So it's always love and hate. JDL, bye bye. Thanks for being here. And if you knew what we will bring for FS22, for new features and for stuff that you can do in Farm Sim with Terra Life, then yeah, I mean, hopping from the tractor isn't that bad then anymore, because you really have to learn a lot. And then we get to the point where people say, no, it's too realistic, I don't want it, I just want to have wheat, barley, corn and sugar beet, and I don't want to do all the ground stuff and the greenings and all that stuff. I don't want to do it. But there are some people who love it, and for those people we do share our stuff because we want to play it like that. Yeah, it's always depending, Eric. It's always depending. I mean, I really love the stuff that Wobster does, and I have to say, by the ranking from these 3 mods, Proceed is number 1, GPS is number 2, and the menu system is number 3. Sometimes I'm forgetting that I never played Farm Sim as intense as you guys do, because with Farm Sim 19, only the streams where I was in, I was playing continuously Farm Sim. The 3 years before, there was only development and testing and building into maps and all that stuff, so that when I finally got to play it, I was not that into all the stuff. I didn't have the right key bindings. I didn't have every key right. I didn't recognize which key to press, and so with manure system it was really annoying then. And then later on, to the end of the life cycle of FS19, I really was into manure system and manual attach and manual transmission. And this is something that has to change with FS22. I really want to play more and play more with the mods that we do. So this is why we don't do other modders maps anymore and all that stuff. And I think then I can enjoy all this stuff. Huh. Yeah, I think there will be more hoses. The more people get into the modding stuff. I think it was from the beginning, it was a rough start because Giant said wait for patch 1 or 2, and then with the update of the GE, and now we're waiting for an update for the GE, and I think it will take some time. I think when we have summertime behind us, I think then we are all in a mood where we know how everything works with no bigger issues and bugs. So the whole modding stuff goes out much smoother. I think the vanilla stuff is pretty easy to do, but the advanced stuff or stuff that isn't in the game is much harder because you have to find your own way around stuff. Yeah, this is the follow me mod and yeah, follow me mod is the least of the 3 worst mods, but not the mods are not worse. They are just nothing for me. So course play, auto drive, and follow me. They are fantastic mods, and there is so much work and effort in it. I really respect the modders that did it, and I respect the people that love to play with them. But for me, if I would do everything with these mods, it would be like watching Sims, something like that. I want to do it myself. I want to do it myself, and I had to learn that multiplayer is really a necessary thing in farm sim, because only with the farming agency, with our team, I started playing multiplayer. And when you play with others and they really do the other work and you play together, this is what really relaxes me and what makes fun. Playing for my own and using those mods doesn't give it to me. Please don't get me wrong, it's nothing against those mods, it's nothing for me. Yeah, there's we had to wait for 2 patches, and every patch destroyed something in MaizePlus, and we had to rework it. So good would be that if Giants could say this is the final patch, or this is a patch that is close to the final patch, that would have helped a lot of modders to get stuff out earlier. But because of those changes and those major bugs, it was not that easy. And I don't hate Giants for that. I only can repeat, Giants showed very, very big balls by taking on so many parts of the farm sim and changed it. It was obvious that it would cause a lot of problems, but they did not, like other companies, say no, we don't take the risk, it's running like it is and we don't change it. No, they got the balls and they changed it, and they changed it to a very, very good stage. Of course bugs can happen, so of course we have to wait a little bit longer. Nobody is relying on farm sim for their lives, so we can wait a month or 2 or 3 or 4 longer. So why not? So I really can only thank Giants for taking on these big tasks to make much more possible for us. Yeah, back Moppy, back in the days when we wanted to play multiplayer, there was no MaizePlus. I only learned that I missed MaizePlus until I made it. And then, yeah, because I'm the forage contractor guy, so I sold grass silage bales, hay bales, and all that stuff, and it was just missing for me. And yeah, it was not the right time. But now with yeah, I think what I enjoyed the most in FS19 was our Bergisch Land Terra Life beta streams. At that point, Farm Sim was close to perfection for me, with the Terra Life stuff in it. That was the way I really enjoyed playing it. The feeding and the foraging and all that stuff, the greenings, and that was, for FS19's capabilities, it was close to perfection for me. And then it was over, because I spent 1.5 years or longer updating over 100 maps with MaizePlus, so that other people can play it and whatever. And this is something that will not happen again. This time FS22, the fun and the health comes first. And by the way, when you tried to get me into multiplayer, I had a much more I really don't want to call it internet connection, because it was more like a sugarcane lane. Yeah, so in German we say I had a Bambusleitung, huh? I mean, I'm still waiting on my good connection. I'm waiting now for over 2 years, but this is at least so good, or good enough, that I can play and stream, and it's okayish. But back in the days, it was impossible. It was really impossible. I mean, if I had known what came, hey, DZB, how are you? If I had known what would happen to me and with me in Farm Sim, maybe I would have changed something and played earlier. But it is the way it is. I know that feeling. The latest patch broke the Grimmer R interacting with my potato sorter mod. Oh, don't get me wrong. That wasn't giant bashing, just saying it's a slow process. Yeah, no, I got you. I just explained it so that people, if some people are re-watching maybe the stream, and that they don't get something out of the context. So I just wanted to explain my point of view. It was not by saying that you said it that way. It was just to get my point of view in that direction. Habe ich da Bambus gehört? Moin. Martin, hey. So sometimes it's really hard. It's really hard to get everything right at the right point in time. But I mean, I was completely new to the modding stuff, and I was really naive on how stuff works. And I was really harsh on giants with the FSL possibilities to meet them in person and to talk to them in person. I destroyed a lot for myself at that point, because I am someone, if I see an issue, I point it out and I want a solution, and I want it fixed now. And I had to learn that this is not the way a big company works, or the way a big company can work. And really big greetings go out to Lars Lizartan and to Chris Chucky. They really taught me how to breathe, to take a step back, and to get a better overview and understanding of how something works. And that it is not the intention of a company to slow stuff. It's just not possible in some ways. I had to learn it really the hard way, and I'm quite proud that I had the possibility to do so. Yeah. So I got maybe I got a bigger understanding for some stuff. That doesn't mean that I know everything, or that I can talk for or speak for modding teams who are companies who have to earn money. I have no clue how that works. We are much too stupid for stuff like that. We are just small modders, or whatever you will call us, from the neighborhood. But for my part, I know now a lot more, and I would do something or a lot of it different now. Yeah, the relaxing part is that was missing. I mean, it started quite easy with MaizePlus in FS19. I just had to update some maps with high types. No problem there. Then the forage extension came. I updated some maps, no problem there. But I had to update them before I was ready with all the stuff. And so with updating a map, and they're already coming back with this and this is not working, and I said, yeah, I know it's not working because I said it's not ready. And all that stress that came with the horse extension, with way over 100 maps that I implemented the stuff in, and BGO implemented several more, and some modders did it themselves, and I don't know, the mentality of some people that really came hard on me, and no, I had no time to play and enjoy the game. I had no time, and this cannot be. It can't happen anymore again. Not even close to it. So of course we want to get MaizePlus out there as fast as possible, that we can focus on playing and that we can focus on Terra Life. But it takes as long as it takes. I don't get any nervous or angry with it taking a week longer and a week longer. It takes the time it takes, and that's just it. Oh, but now, with seeing that I reached the 2 hours, I really want to wrap it up, because I'm still not completely recovered. I just didn't want to cancel the stream. It was enough that I had to postpone it from yesterday to today. So you can leave me comments below the video or in our Discord. I think you guys know the Discord. Feel free to join. If you haven't, please subscribe. It helps a lot. And we will have a team stream on Sunday. It is in German. And hopefully next week on Thursday I'm back with the English stream. So I thank you guys for your support in words and your kind words, and for the understanding. This really helps a lot to talk to sane guys, not insane people, because there are many out there, and I'm really proud that our community around MaizePlus is really sane and really nice. I wish you very, very, very good weekend. Stay the way that you are, and yeah, have a good one. Bye bye.